Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is currently late November, and as much as I've been constantly thinking about Christmas designs and what I could upload on the channel, I've completely forgotten about myself. And these nails need some work on them. So I thought we can maybe together do some Christmas personal nails for myself for once, not, just designs. And just kind of take you guys through it with me. I'm going for like a proper Christmas theme though. So it's kind of late November, so I think it's kind of acceptable. Although personally, I would have been wearing Christmas probably like as soon as October finish, I probably would have been right in there. But maybe we could do them together, have them for November till about mid-December. And then in December, we can go again through and do like a proper Christmassy set for the end of December, just to finish the month off really nicely. And yeah, and after this, stay tuned because I'm also going to upload a video on how I'm actually going to apply them. The process of like applying them, the cuticle work and everything like that, and how I basically make my nails last a very, very, very long time. So stay tuned and let's get right into making my new nails. We are going for super classy colours for Christmas. So I decided to pick white and red, and we're going to pretty much strictly stick to those two colours. We've got Bold White and Legacy, the two most amazing colours from Madam Glam when it comes to consistency and colour. We have a top coat that's glossy, and we also have a Semilac gel polish, which is going to work as our background shade. And although we have 3 nails that are going to have this shade, they are pretty much all, they've all got a French tip going on. So it is primarily pretty much white and red. Like the nude is pretty, like it kind of disappears with the rest of the whole design, everything that's going on, but we do need it to do the French tip. So we've got the pinky, the middle and the thumb with the nude, and then the index finger and the ring finger are going to be with the white gel polish. And here you're going to be able to see how amazing this gel polish is. Literally full opacity with one coat. It's just unreal. I love it so much. And same with the red. Like when we use the red, it's unreal. It's such a time saver and it's such a pleasure to work with. Whether you're doing clients, press on nails, just for yourself, like it's just so amazing to work with. I highly recommend it. Off camera real quick, I did a second coat and now it's time for our nail art. So we're going to work on our middle nail first, and I'm using the white gel polish to do the French tip. And again, just the opacity there is absolutely unreal. I did mess up on that corner of the French tip, so I am going to quickly disappear, get that fixed, so just wipe it off and then redo it, which I think I may redo it on camera. I do. Perfect. So we're going to refinish that French tip smile line area, and then we're going to colour in the tip part of the nail. And because of the opacity, I've got a feeling I've only went in with one coat. There was just absolutely no need for another coat. And it's, like I said, just such a time saver, it's unreal. So we are going to colour in that French tip. Off that will then go into the lamp. Oh, actually, nope. We do have one more French tip. I did forget about that. It's going to be the pinky. So we're going to do one more French tip with the white. I did forget about it because we are going to do like a candy cane pattern on it later on. And there's just so much red going on with that nail that just kind of forget it. Okay, so now on to the next French tip. So we've got the pinky in the middle. I got the two mixed up because I thought we're doing the middle, but we did do the pinky first. So we're doing the middle now. Again, same process. I like to start off in the center, drag out my brush to the corner. That will be our first like half of the smile line, and then I complete the other part next, then color in the bottom part of the nail, and then off that goes into the lamp for a cure. Next up, we've got one more French tip to do, and that's going to be on the thumb, and that one is going to be a red French tip. And then once that's done, we've got some candy cane, and we do have a little bit of stamping going on today. I've got this really nice stamping plate, and I haven't really had a lot of chance to play about with it, so I thought I'll include it in today's design. It's so funny because when I design Christmassy sets, or any sets really for that matter, for YouTube, not wearing purposes, just for design purposes, I've got so many ideas. Like I'm just, so much ideas are coming off of my head, and this and that, and then the moment I'm starting to think, okay, well, what should I do for myself, suddenly there's just nothing. There's emptiness in my head. I don't know what to do. I can't seem to create anything beautiful and crazy like I always do. Like, it's just so funny. So I really literally had such a struggle with today's design. What I should do is tell myself I'm doing just a nail design, but actually do it for myself, just trick myself into it. But there goes the French tip on the thumb. So now we're working on the index nail. Now this one is going to have like a candy cane vibe going on. So I am going in with my first line, and that could be anywhere down the nail, wherever you want to. And I want it a little bit thicker than usual, and then the next line next to it is going to be a thinner line. I'm going to repeat that pattern, so we're going to have one thin line, then one thicker line, and so on, going across that whole nail. And again, it's up to you how much space you leave between the lines, all up to you. I went with a somewhat okay amount, in a way where there's not really that much white coming through, really. Once it's done, then you put it on, you can't really tell that there's that much white. It's, like I said, it feels like a very red and white design. So we're going to continue that across that whole nail. Remember guys, I have a lot of discount codes in the description. I know it's Christmas time, so definitely use discount codes and save yourself some money, especially with how expensive everything is in this world right now. I do have a link to Quidco. Every so often in the videos, I like to mention it, especially now with Christmas around the corner. It's a cashback website, and you literally pay you for doing your usual shopping online. So any Christmas presents, any nail stuff you want to buy, use Quidco to save yourself some money. They'll refund you. Well, not refund you, like for example, if someone, I think like Shein, they do like 5% or something, so anything you buy on Shein, nail stuff, anything, they'll just give you back 5%, which is amazing. And if you use my link down in the description, you get yourself £15 for free once you get back your first £5, which is amazing, and there's literally no cost involved. It's unreal, guys. I cannot do my shopping now without using Quidco online, and now obviously with Christmas and how expensive everything is, it's the best time to use it. They're constantly doing offers on there as well, so you can opt in and get an extra £10 back and stuff. It's absolutely amazing. So if you use my link, you get an extra £15 for free, I believe. But if you don't want to use it, that's not a problem at all. Just create yourself an account, just Googling Quidco and create yourself an account and start earning your cash back. So now we're on to the, which nail is that? That's going to be the pinky. The pinky is going to have a candy cane patterned French tip. So I'm doing the exact same pattern, the exact same lines as we did on the full cover, like candy nail, but just on the French tip part only. Once that's done, that will go into the lamp, of course. Then we've got some stamping, I think, left to do. Although we are also going to do some snowflakes on the thumb. So I might do that first before we hop onto the stamping part of the video. But we'll see in just a second how we're going to do it. And again, look at this red. It's so beautiful. It's such a classy red. No opacity's unreal. I'm obsessed with it, guys. Can't get over it. It's probably why you're constantly seeing it on the channel, because I just can't get over it. I just want to use it and use it. And then red is such a nice, and white, to be honest, they're just such classic colors. Like, they work for anything. We've got Valentine's soon, guys. Like, we're approaching the end of the year. The next season is going to be Valentine's, so that red will be coming back on your screen until I pretty much use it all, most likely. Right, now on to the thumb. We've got a snowflake, and we are going to do it with the dotted method, which I absolutely love doing. It's so simple, and I think it's so cute too, because, you know, sometimes you could do a simple snowflake, yet it doesn't look that great, and this one just does, in my opinion anyways. I just love it. Love, love, love. So you do your dots first, and then you just connect them all together, and you get yourself a snowflake. It's as simple as that. Super simple, as long as you're able to do somewhat straight of a line, and you basically got yourself a snowflake. So we've done a pretty large one, top left hand side of the nail, and then we're going to do another one, a very, very tiny small one at the bottom right hand side. So this snowflake is probably going to be optional. You know me, I love when there's just too much going on, so leaving the nail as is just wouldn't be okay for me. So we're going to do a small one there. Once that snowflake is done, I felt like this nail still was lacking something, so to satisfy myself, I just decided to do some extra dots around the snowflakes, just to kind of use up more of that space. You know, I just don't like when there's not enough going on, and, you know, guys, I just sit in nail art daily, so these days something as simple as this is just not enough. I have to have something crazy going on. So here go the dots, and dots are such a favorite of mine to use whenever there's just not enough going on and I just don't know what to add. I just do dots. It just always works, you know, and it, yeah, just fulfills me, I should say. So that's basically that one done. There was a little dot, like a bubble of air in the snowflake, so I tried to get it out as much as I can. I can't remember if it fully came out or not. Now we've got two stamping parts here. This is an Uber Chick, I think, stamping plate, and it says Merry Christmas on the wording, so I really liked it, and I thought it would be really cute on one of the full white nails. So I'm using some red stamping polish. This is regular polish. This dries, so bear that in mind. And this one is from Born Pretty, the stamping polish, and then that's what we're doing on that one. So I'm going to wipe that away, get rid of that plate, and then we're in with another one. This one's from AliExpress. It's not a branded one, you know, it's just one of their random ones that they sell on there. And this one had some snowflakes. I feel like snowflakes are probably one of the ones that you all probably have, so you won't need this stamping plate just to create this nail. And I'm going to stamp the stamping flakes, snowflakes, on just the French tip part of this nail here. Anywhere that it went over, I'm just going to wipe it with some acetone. Once that's done, I am going to do some crystal placement on the pinky. I wanted it on the smile line, so I've got 3 little AB crystals that we're going to place there. That will go into the lamp, and then on the middle nail, we're going to do some crystal placement down the center. Nothing crazy either, nothing, you know, wild going on with the crystal placement. Very simple, quick and easy. Then to help with the crystal, you know, crystal staying on for as long as possible, I apply a base coat only on the crystal nails to help kind of create little like surrounding glue around it, should we say. And then once the base coat is done and cured, I then go in with another coat, and that's going to be a top coat at that stage. And hopefully that way it will help your crystal stay in place for longer. I personally find it staying on for longer. There are some methods where you can do the rhinestone glue gel down first, float a top coat on, and then do the crystals. There's different methods. I find this one the most secure for myself. I just find that it stays longer, but it's all completely up to you. There's all different methods. So if you're struggling with your crystal adhesion and, you know, it popping off, then Google it. And there's also different methods, so you can try all sorts and see what works best for you. This is what works best for me here. So that now that everything has the base coat, well, just the crystals, now it's time for the top coat. So I am using my urban, what is it? Graffiti, but it is a Nails gel polish. I don't actually know why they have a different name, but the company's different. I don't know why that is, but we're going to use that to top coat everything. I've run out of my Madame Glam ones, so I have to use other ones that I have in my collection, and I'm running low on this one as well. But yeah, nothing too crazy now. We're just going to top coat these. They're not going to change much. It's not a matte top coat, so that's probably going to be quite nice for a lot of you, because I always do matte top coat, so a nice little change there. That will go into the lamp for a nice quick cure. I will show you guys the final results any second now on my hand. And yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye.